Hare Krishna. In some ways, when we are healthy, it can be hard to imagine how we could ever be struck down with some invisible bug or such. And in some ways, when we have been struck down and are at peak sickness, it can be hard to see how we'll ever get up and running again like we were before. This is somewhat analogous to our relationship with Maya, the material energy. When we're on top of our game with thoughts of Krishna and Srila Prabhupada and serving his mission flooding through our minds, it's hard to imagine how we could ever be struck down by Maya. And likewise, whenever we are under her fiery yet icy grip, it can be tough to see how we could ever be restored to our good consciousness as well as our verve to serve. The best solution, of course, is to always be armed with the protection of, as Srila Prabhupada put it, keeping death right in front of our eyes. So may you all be ever blessed with the energy and determination to ward off Maya and to continue with your glorious and inspirational service of helping Srila Prabhupada fulfill the order of his own Guru Maharaj, which was to distribute Krishna conscious literature to the whole world. And while that very world honors so many personalities throughout the ages, we can rest assured that there are none more exalted than Srila Prabhupada, and indeed more exalted than all of you who are following in his footsteps. As we learn from Srimad Bhagavatam, great personalities of the material world are very eager to render welfare service to human society. But actually, no one can render better service than one who distributes the knowledge of spiritual realization in relation to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So kindly let me thank all of you, as it is such an honor to both serve you and serve with you in the extraordinary mission that Srila Prabhupada has given us. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
When Srila Prabhupada was personally present with us and received news about how many of his books were being distributed, he was amazed. Although involved with many affairs throughout the world, he put those aside to relish the overwhelming victory of book distribution. In letters to the book distributors, Srila Prabhupada wrote, and I quote, "I could never have thought it was possible to distribute so many of our literatures. Therefore, I can understand it is simply Krishna's blessings on us, for you are sincerely working on his behalf. People can see that our devotees are so much sincere and serious to distribute the message of Krishna consciousness. They appreciate and they purchase. This is unique in the world." Srila Prabhupada continued, "A little sincerity is very difficult to find in this age of hypocrisy and bluff. But I am so fortunate that Krishna has sent me all of you, nice devotees, who are sincerely working. All the book distributors have my deepest appreciation. I am so much pleased upon all the devotees all over the world who are voluntarily going out to distribute despite all difficult circumstances. By this effort alone, they are assured to go back home, back to Godhead." End quote. Hare Krishna, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, and all glories to Srila Prabhupada's glorious book distributors.
Book distribution is the heartbeat of Srila Prabhupada's movement, and it's a good indicator that you have a healthy body. And when the heartbeat is strong, if you take your pulse, when the pulse is strong, with your heart is pumping blood around the body, you've got a strong pulse. It's an indication of a healthy body. So book distribution is the heartbeat of our ISKCON movement, and when you've got a strong book distribution is pumping life. Just as blood pumps, the heart is pumping blood and giving life to the body, book distribution, it gives life to our ISKCON body, our yatra, even our individual life. So book distribution is a real good indicator that we're in a healthy condition. So it's a wonderful service. It's pleasing Srila Prabhupada, it's pleasing our previous acharyas. It's also a real good way of getting Krishna's attention. We're showing Krishna that we are there for him. We are showing it through, because the street can be a little unforgiving at times. And the whole arena is just you, your mind and the street, and there's nowhere to hide sometimes. But we're showing Krishna that we're out there to please him, showing that this service is meant to get his attention. And that's our purpose of spiritual life. It's meant to get the attention of Krishna and to please Krishna. So as we're talking about book distribution, all service is great and all service is wonderful, but particularly book distribution. Also, we should never think that my endeavor would be too small and it's not worth doing it. No, every endeavor is glorious, and that's what Lord Chaitanya sees. He doesn't see big results or little results of big devotees, little devotees. He just sees devotees sacrificing. And this is the greatest sacrifice. And that's how we build our spiritual life, is on the sacrifice. So the Sankirtan yoga is, or sacrifice of book distribution, is a wonderful and glorious activity to please the Lord. Hare Krishna.